I recently got back from a trip to the Tail of the Dragon in Tennessee, and I took the GT3 RS and the GT4 with a good friend of mine, and we realized something on the way down. We didn't think we had Apple CarPlay or Android Auto in either of the Porsches. Turns out we did, only in the GT3 and only with a wire. Interestingly enough, a company called AutoCast reached out to us, and they wanted to share their product with us, which is basically an adapter to get wireless Android Auto and CarPlay into a car that has it in only wired form. So from what I understand, this is just a simple wireless adapter, but we're gonna test it here in the GT3 and see if it works. So they sent us two different options, and to be honest, they didn't give us much information about what one does or doesn't do. The limited research that we've done, this one is, we believe, simply an adapter, and we're gonna find out. This one is an adapter, but it also has AI. It's called Auto AI Box. It looks like you can control it with your voice and things like that. So for a car that doesn't have any voice control, this thing looks like it's going to mount somewhere and you can talk to it and basically bring your car up to modern technology with this adapter. We're gonna start with the other one that's just the adapter. We're gonna open it up for you. To be clear, they did send us these products for free, but we're gonna give you an honest review if it works or not. The packaging seems nice. It's got an instruction manual, which we're definitely going to have to use, and then a quick guide, product install guide. Basically connect it. If it still doesn't work after installation, try the following steps. So I think you just connect it. There's a QR code for a digital instruction manual as well in English. It also comes with an adapter, so if your car only has a USB-C input in the box, which is pretty cool. This car, luckily, has just the regular USB. So, and then they have, looks like just an extender in case you need to mount it somewhere. This product is only compatible with vehicles that originally support wired CarPlay. Of course, we knew that going into it. That's it. It literally tells you to plug it in. At least this part of it isn't what I thought. What has happened instead, there's no phone connected to this. This is its own Apple CarPlay. So right now it's piggybacking off of my mobile hotspot on my Android phone, and it is showing us, I mean, we're watching me on YouTube right now. Zach's working on a RAV4. This one got window tint on, I think, the sunroof. Small lag. Got paint protection film on the front end and the but nothing. This is wild. And now it's getting a ceramic coating. I'm not even sure if you could do this with Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. Yeah, I don't think they do that. So this is really cool. You can see you can play music, you can watch Netflix, Spotify, you can connect all of that. And again, this is without a phone being connected via Apple CarPlay. So it like has its own Android operating system built into this thing. This is really cool, and I really wish I had this on the way to Gatlinburg. Wireless Android Auto and CarPlay. Would have been nice 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it just plugs in. It's really cool. I just found out the whole way to Gatlinburg, this guy and his ZL1 had Android Auto and Apple CarPlay and all this stuff and was bragging about it. And I just found out it was actually an aftermarket accessory just like this. We haven't quite figured out how to get it to work on iPhone yet from CarPlay. We're gonna figure that out in a second, but I did get it to work from Android. So my Android Auto capability, this thing can do two different things. It can have its own operating system, so you don't even need to use Android Auto or Apple CarPlay to get a lot of the really cool benefits. It has its own Android operating system built into that, where you can download and install apps and work from the app. Like, I didn't try this, but you could probably install Waze or Google Maps right onto that dongle and do it without even going through your phone, if that makes sense. Or you can open up Android Auto, and the way that I did that and got it to work, we connected via Bluetooth, which was super, super simple, exactly the way you expect it to. You basically plug this in, connect to Bluetooth, and all I did on my phone was manually open Android Auto. Now, I don't know if it's gonna like remember that next time or if that has to be manually done every time, but here it is, Android Auto, the Pandora, the phone, I can see all of my apps, you can see my dream car on the back there. Yeah, I mean, you can do everything. You could do Waze, so super, super convenient product. In my GT3, the AutoCast Play 2 Video Ultra worked really, really well for Android Auto. The only thing I had to do was bring up Android Auto on my phone, and then it worked perfectly. It paired nice and easy. In the meantime, we're gonna try the other product, and that is the AutoCast Auto AI Box Nano. This is the one that is supposed to respond to voice controls. It has a built-in AI assistant, whatever that means, a cloud SIM, and it runs Android 13. You mount it somewhere like the air vent, and it has a little face, and it smiles at you, and it makes you feel great about your life. He's happy, and he blinks. I'm not sure why. Yeah, I like him. Oh, it's using 1 GB of free cloud SIM data. You can pay for more. So the first thing we noticed when we got this thing hooked up is that it has a 4G network. And first thing I said to John was, how is this possible without paying for it? And then eventually it just popped up now, and you can buy more cloud sim storage. It listens to you all the time, which is part of the AI thing. It's powered by ChatGPT, and you can say, hey Nano, and it says that. Now it's listening. Hey Nano, can I get directions to blackout tinting in Gibsonia? Yeah, then it automatically pulls up the directions in maps. It's pretty cool. So according to the company that makes this, what can I do? The Nano, navigation and maps, Bluetooth calls, multimedia control, system control, and app control, all through voice. And you can talk to ChatGPT. Hey, GPT. Oh. How much horsepower does a 2019 Porsche GT3 RS have?
The 2019 Porsche GT3 RS has 520 horsepower.
How fast does it lap the Nürburgring?
The 2019 Porsche GT3 RS has a Nürburgring lap time of about 6 minutes and 56 seconds.
Thanks, ChatGPT. So it comes pre-installed with ChatGPT, and I was just talking to it. That's really cool. It's kind of like a novelty. Like, I don't know how often you really need that when you're driving down the road, but I keep thinking about the road trip that I took a couple of weeks ago. There were many times, and we had radios, we were communicating with each other, but if we would see a cool car and we'd be talking about that on the radio, there were many times that I would look up something on my phone while we were driving, or like, hey, Chad, I call it Chad, give me the best restaurants in the area. Where can I get a steak? Stuff like that. I think it'd be pretty cool to be able to do while you're driving. The other thing this particular unit has, you can tell it has a little bit more of an advanced operating system. It has some other apps preloaded, like Disney Plus. It's got Netflix, so did the other one. Spotify, YouTube, Prime Video, TikTok. Personally, I don't know how useful it is to have TikTok on your screen, but it's freaking cool, if nothing else. And if you're sitting, waiting around for something, it would be really neat to be able to watch Netflix. On long road trips too, me and my wife have even talked about, like, it would be really cool if we could put a tablet up here or something and watch a show that we're watching while you're driving down the road. Not really watching it, you're just kind of listening to it. And now you could do that. Overall, I mean, the product does exactly what they say it's supposed to do. It's pretty cool. You can basically add this type of functionality to any car that has CarPlay or Android Auto. As we were doing this, one of the employees came out, basically said, hey, what the heck are you doing? And they were like, man, I need one of those. This is really cool. So I think that there's definitely the cool factor to it. Personally, for me, I don't talk to AI much, and I don't talk to my phone or my car much. I really like the functionality of the small one that doesn't smile at me and blink at me. All that thing is pretty cool. Both of them very useful. Both of them do exactly what they say they're supposed to do out of the box, and both pretty user-friendly. There wasn't really any setup. You just kind of plug it in, hook your phone to it, and you're good.